Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah. You're watching the Dog Force. That's with me. Good evening, everybody. Let's see, I'm going to open up that comment section this time. Make sure I have that up and running. We should be on Facebook as well as YouTube, and we will be on more platforms the days to come. And all kinds of good stuff are happening. I came up with a eureka moment today, and I have come up with something very, very, very cool. It's going to require some money, so we might have to do like a GoFundMe for this thing because it's. But I don't want too many people to know about it. You know, it's going to be really, really cool. Gonna need some more space. But anyway, hi Sarah, welcome. Paul's here. Good evening. Thank you. Good evening, Commander. Oh wait, I got to do it like this. I forgot. Here we go. So here's Sarah. Hello, Sarah. And here's Paul. Paul, we got to get you an image. So anyway, let's see here. Something's not right here. There we go. That was some weird stuff. Anyway, so good evening. It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day, and tonight it's me getting to know you guys a little better. We got a guest tomorrow. We got Jim Goodall. He'll be on tomorrow night. I am going to do a Patreon tonight for the ones that signed up, and I'm so grateful. So if you go on there, I might spill the beans tonight on this idea. And I'm going to need a large crew, very, very large crew. So Andy's here. Oh, we got to bring everybody up. Hello from North in Alaska. Hello. How are you? Deciphering my experience. And then we have Andy. Andy's here. Hello, Andy. And let's see, Tressa. Sorry. That's such a lovely photo. Good to see you back on the mic. Thank you very much. Yes, it's the microphone that does all the work. When I get back here, I'm just this dude, but then you get up here. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. I'm able to see the chat room with YouTube and Facebook. So I got that here. So I'm not looking at multiple screens. And, we're just doing an hour tonight, but then I'm going to go on Patreon. For the first time. I was going to try it last night, but I already done 2 hours and I was getting tired and I had to take a break. So tonight I'm going to do that, and we'll do it again tomorrow as well on Patreon with Jim Goodall. And if you don't know about Patreon, it's a site that's been around for a couple of years, but it allows content creators like myself to actually make some bucks instead of these other platforms taking, if not all of it, most of it. So it's on a subscriber basis to have access. So you can go there, you can see my homepage and everything. But if you want to see the unleashed videos where I just take the dog collar off of everybody and just let them say whatever they want, that's where you want to go. And so tonight, my first live stream, I think I'm going to blurb a little bit about, I don't know if I should though, but it's going to be people that are like subscribers. So I guess that's something that's an insider thing. And I guess I start doing that. But yeah, I'm going to need a lot of help to do it. And it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to probably start working, I'm working on it right after the show. Actually, I am. I've got somebody coming to talk to me about it. So anyway, you guys, I pull this off. You guys are in for one hell of a treat. And everybody that's a member of Patreon, you're going to get special credits or be a part of this in some way. And I don't think it's ever been done before. Yeah. Don't mind the engines and everything. It's a ship. It makes weird sounds. So this is going to be very, very cool. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to take some dollars. But maybe the first time around, but then we'll do it hopefully again because everybody likes it, and we'll keep it going. I'm still working on the storyline and everything, but oh my god, it's going to be so much fun. Imagine No, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to leave it for the people that are on Patreon, my Patreon members. So if you want to know what's going on, it's going to be really, really cool. And I'm going to need your help. And you guys could be a part of this. And it could be just so much fun. So, because it will take a lot of people's help. So this isn't a convention or anything like that. This is something outside the box, off radar. And if we can get the Takatik involved, really get them involved to where they help promote it and know what it's about so they don't cancel it. They can be a part of it. It could be huge and fun and a whole new form of entertainment. I mean, you're like, what? How are you gonna do that? Just go on Patreon, and then you'll know. But if you're a Patreon member, you can't go telling everybody. Right? Trying to make a couple bucks. I'm gonna pay the electric bill, and I'll need to. And here's the thing, these people that, how I feel about the whole money thing. But people that do make a lot of money on it, on doing this podcasting, streaming, and all this, they're buying the mansions, they're boxing legends, or doing all kinds of crazy stuff, putting out albums, fast cars, jewelry, all that stuff, right? I don't need to do all that, right? That's not my thing. Money that comes in will help cover the costs so I can keep this show alive, and then everything else I'm going to put towards this project. And it's going to be literally epic. Okay. And there's clues all around where it could lead to. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Okay. Moving along. Andy, he just wanted to see himself again. There you go. Hi, Andy. We got Renee. Hey, how are you? Long time no see. I know I've been on hiatus, but dealing with shit and then, working on stuff and whatnot. So, awesome StarCraft. Thank you. I appreciate it. Captain Doc Skinner here on the Starship Pariah. Now, somebody, if you figure out what Pariah means, it means outcasts. Appropriate, isn't it? And this is now the Doc Force. That's the name of the show, the Doc Force. But if you're from the East Coast, it's the Dark Force. So you get that R slur in the Dark Force, but it's not dark, it's dark. So anyway, yes. So Renee says, awesome StarCraft. Thank you very much. Sarah says, rock on, Doc. Well, thank you very much. Judy's here. Hello, Judy. Who else we got here? Christina, British and proud. Hey, Doc, Katya at last. Finally. Yes. I am back. And I think I'm going to do 4 nights a week for the next week or two. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. And I don't want to, get all my guests used up. So in Friday, nobody's really watching on Friday anyway. Everybody's going out. They're doing their thing. They're with the family. I get that. So I'm not even going to struggle with it, because you know what? This will be starting last week. This will be the first year where I'll have weekends to do what I want. I'm going to be free, and holidays too. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done, and I'm pumped about it. Paul's Project Doc 1.0. I like that. So anyway, it's going to be really exciting, this whole thing, and it's going to take a minute to. It's going to be big. Big. But I'm gonna have to find a lot of sponsors or people that donate and volunteers to help get this thing off the ground. But if we do it through a platform, like we have a handshake deal, we're working together thing, instead of just being anybody that's got an account, that way there's a little bit of security there, and we'll make sure we're following the rules and whatnot. But it will be completely, it's not completely unique, but it's elements I put together to make it unique. And here's the cool thing. You guys ready for this? I'm going to need some people, like part of it, that on camera thing. So if you're into, let's say, sci-fi, and you like to be on camera, good at, well, I'm not gonna say anymore. You got to go. You got to go to the Patreon. There's 4 tiers that you can join. I have to go and figure out how to do like an annual. If anybody wanted to do an annual, right now it's just by month, but I think maybe that's just the first 2-3 months, so they know that you're legit. But um, everybody that's a part of the Patreon will be a part of this project. If not, physically or whatever, you'll be credited, and it'll be awesome. And hopefully it'll be a long running thing. And it's going to catch the eye of a lot. It might catch some press too, but it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh God, you know how I'm just dying to just, but you got to go to the Patreon. That's what you got to do. So it's patreon.com/Doc Skinner, DOCSKINNER. And that's just to help support this and things to come. And oh my gosh. I need to get a core team. So anybody that's near the mountain, I need it. I need physical in the same room kind of help. So but it will be awesome. And it's going to involve guests and possibly even some, major guests outside of the realm, as you would say, celebrities like movie stars, singers, stuff like that. And it's going to be a lot of but the thing is only the Patreon members will get in on this. And you got to remember, Patreon members, you got to, it's a secret society. So shh. Paul says, he goes, I'll be there. That's awesome. All right. Well, it's Wednesday night. It's hump night, and I don't have a guest lined up, so you're stuck with me for tonight. But I see who my dedicated people are. And now that I come up with this idea, I might have to change the name of the tiers, kind of coincide with what I want to do. But I think it will be a lot of fun. It'll involve a lot of creativity and physical hard work, like building, designing. All right, I'll shut up. Okay, so today was errand day and pay bill day and all that stuff. So I have not been paying attention, but to the news and whatnot. But to be honest with you, I mean, what can we see on the news now that we probably in our deep gut are like, nah, this ain't real. This is from somewhere else. This is from an old news story or something, like, because that's what's been happening. The F news, they've shown their butt, and now some of them have even come out saying, look, we aired this stuff. We realized we were fooled too. Sorry. I mean, they've come out and admitted it. And that cannot be denied. That cannot be factored. It's saying it's not true. It's facts. And so, they've realized they can't trick us anymore. I mean, I'm sure they're still going to trick people, but most of us that have woken up, we're like, no. We've done this dance before. And that's actually from a PS5 game. It's not real, which I even saw it. I was like, damn it, that's really crappy. And then I realized near the end when I was seeing, I think the trees or something where it was digitized, I was like, oh, this is a game. And then boom, they come out and say, yeah, we aired this clip with thinking it was this because we saw it on TikTok or whatever. And let me just say something about you guys over in TikTok. I love you guys over there, but stop putting up clips. You can put clips up, but don't say it's what's happening over in Europe right now. That just does not help the cause, for the truth movement. It just doesn't help. So all you guys and girls out there that they go, oh, I'm going to pull a break on everybody. I'm going to put this clip in there. I'm going to tell them it's live in Ukraine. You may pull the wool over a bunch of people's eyes for a minute, but then you're gonna have the scarlet letter. People are gonna, oh, that's that person. I'm not watching their stuff anymore. You're gonna lose your viewers. The trick is be honest with them, and if you're bullshitting them, tell them you're bullshitting with them, just for fun, entertainment, but make it clear. Anyway, moving on into the room. Joe Glover's here. Hi, Joe. How are you? We have Paul says, do the tiers on military style positions. Paul, you need to stop reading my mind, bro. Yeah, that's yeah, something similar to that. Wolverines. Well, okay. Now, let's see here, Money Penny. We're good. I'm good on that. Okay, so comments are slow. But anyway, so I mean, if this thing drops down to like 1, we'll call it as a short show tonight. But and then move over to Patreon, and I will slightly spill the beans. Yeah. My bro was like, almost lost it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm like, can you find brother that would just love me? All right. So, yeah, gas prices suck. People were warned. And what's really crazy is there's a video, and I wonder if I saved it. There is a video of former Prez, or some say still the president, who mentioned something. Is this it? That's a photo of, and they're taking stuff down left and right. It's ridiculous. And I think they did. Anyway, so I can't do that. But it was 45 basically predicting a few years back exactly what would happen in the first year. And he even said in this administration, first year, gas would get up to $7 to $9. How do you know that? Because he's a time traveler. And his son is in the book, The Last President. Because they're time travelers. When you got that much money, you can buy a time machine. Did you think about that? Yep. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of cool stuff in here I could talk about. But anyway, Timothy Foley's here. Hello. Have you heard of the JP? Wait, hold on. Let me do this quick. Christine's like, oh, UK is bad, but petrol all-time high. Yeah, I heard you guys. Yeah, it's going up everywhere. All within, it was literally an hour after he said what he said. Boom, prices shot up that afternoon yesterday. I mean, $100 for me just filling a tank. I mean, some of you are over on the West Coast, you got it really bad. You're looking at one guy, he had like a $450. He was filling up a big tank, but $450 for 100 gallons or something crazy. No, it was less than that. Anyway, it sucks. It's hurting us everywhere, but a lot of people aren't realizing that it's not just hurting us at the gas pump. It's going to hurt us everywhere. Prices are going to go up everywhere. You think they haven't? It's gotten bad right now. I mean, rolls of toilet paper or paper towels, are like $20-$30 for 12 pack or whatnot. Milk is getting up to $5-$6. It's driving up the price because all that stuff's got to be transported. It takes fuel to transport. So the higher the fuel price, the more money they've got to add on to the buyers, and then the buyers to their customers. It triples down to us. And so here's our administration. Let's send all this money and billions of dollars to this country and that country. But here we are, we're paying the cost when all this could have been avoided if we just had our pipelines going, And yes, I know there's issues with tribal land and everything, but if there was a way we could go around it or something, I mean, it's possible. I know it's more pipes, but oil companies, you're going to make the money back tenfold minimum. Okay. So if we could go around or do something where you're paying them a good chunk and you're only using the width of the pipe, you know, of their land. You buy just that width, not like big acres or anything like that, and you pay them well. I mean, you guys can afford it. You're the oil and gas companies. So other than just looking greedy, guys. I mean, that's I know Kirk Douglas said greed is good, but you're screwing over the planet, not just America. So we need it affects everything. I mean, oh God, they were talking about all the stuff that's made out of petroleum, plastics and golf balls and just materials and all kinds of things, and it comes from that as well. The thing that now all of a sudden he's like, well, we're going to cut that line and we're going to start moving towards green energy and electric cars and all this stuff. Well, that's great and all, but keep those old Chevys and Jeeps around, okay? Because all an enemy needs is an electromagnetic pulse, and all of our transportation shuts down. All our communications, our internet, everything. At least with some gas-powered vehicles that don't have electrical systems and computers, the older ones, we can still move things around, transport people, transport supplies, and it's all a big chess game. It's not just everybody's like it's all Putin's fault. No, it's the powers that be, but Putin doesn't want to work with him, and he's been that rebel. So all the other ones that work for the powers that be have really made him look bad. But we've seen that he can be civil. Anyway, he's got it. Anyway, everybody's got a past, right? And he's against the human trafficking and whatnot. I'm going to end right there. I don't want to go too deep down that hole. Let's see. All right. Have you heard of J.P. Sears? That's his take on Russia, I think, is a good one. I'm guessing, is that like an heir to the Sears dynasty? Because I'm thinking JCP or JC Penney's Sears, because I don't know. Anyway, no, I'm not familiar. Send me a link, private messages that to me, and I'll check it out. Definitely. Yeah, I saw that too. It's probably earlier in the conversation. We're going to start fracking again. Frack. Now, it's so awesome, talking about spacecraft or having it in the background. The Serenity, on Firefly, instead of saying the F word, they always go frick or frack. And then they also did it on Battlestar Galactica as well. That was kind of cool. So they didn't have to bleep them out. Let's see. Food is high. General cost of living is ridiculous. Yes, it is. And yeah, just, I mean, I go to Wally World and I get 2 or 3 things and it's like $150 when it would have been like $50 a couple years ago. It's ridiculous. Where does the power going to come from? Where's the power going to come from to power all these electric vehicles? Exactly. That takes fossil fuels to run those turbines and even the windmills. They have stuff in it, I think, don't they? Anyway, and they have to use oil to for the and gears and stuff. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. Christina says lithium mined by slaves. Aha, that's another rabbit hole right there. Where does all the lithium come from? Yeah, that's right up there with like blood diamonds and stuff like that. Just bad. But here's what sucks is so many people don't even realize, they don't backtrack from items that they've purchased. Where did this really come from? Like those time lapses of going backwards in the production of something, so you see what it originally was, like gummy bears. I don't eat those. I don't like gummy bears. When you realize where they start from, no. That's the class at YouTube University that I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to see this no more. But I was like destined. I was like, I must know. So, anywho, Moving right along into the good times and bad times. Terrence says, I suppose it's evening where it is, or it's 10:26 Zem AM. I know what you're doing. Typing. I get it. Here in Perth, Australia. That's Terrence Beckwith. Sorry, my bad. In Australia, I'm getting a lot of people in Australia, and you know what? God, I should have thought of doing this. I wish Dave Dennis. He's in Australia. He's an author, and we were wanting to have him for Disclosure Con, but with all travel restrictions and being in Australia, he was at home and is just roughing it just badly on the beach the whole time. But it's cool because when I go, he said I'd come visit, so that's awesome. Okay. So Terrence says, Mr. B, if that okay with you, Mr. B, that's how it will be, Mr. B. Not a problem. I'm cool with that. All right. I just have to remember every now and then, because if I don't see you for a day or two, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, I have to think about it. So the CEO of 1028 Productions and Entertainment L.L.C. is on board the ship tonight. Thank you very much. Let's see. Terrence, thumbs up with Terrence. What else? Where am I going? Okay, I'm caught up on that. With you now, bro. Oh, there he is. Oh, no way, Dave. No way. I was just talking about you like 30 seconds ago, and you pop on. That's so. Yeah, Dave. I was gonna say, not tonight, but I need you to message me because I want to have you on the show. I want you to have you on the ship, the Starship Pariah, with me, Captain Doc Skinner, on the Dark Force. Any animators out there, any artists or anything that would like to come up with, some cool symbol logo or something for, spacey for the show? If we sell any merch, I'll cut you in. No questions asked. Everybody needs to share in the love. So anyway, let's see what else we got here. Great to see you live once more. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dave, that's just so I was just mentioning you, and then Mr. B, he's in Perth, and that's I was like, yeah, I got my friend Dave, and he was living it rough, during everything on the beach. So, oh, cool, you heard me. All right, cool. Anyway, so yes, Dave, I got to get you on maybe next week if you want. I've got Jim Goodall tomorrow night. And it'll be an hour here on the social platforms, and then an hour of Jim Goodall Unleashed on my new Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Doc Skinner. And that's for subscribers. So if you come in, you're helping support keep this show alive, so I can do this full time and just keep upgrading and upgrading. And with what I came up with today, oh my God. Oh my! If I pull it off, I'll be famous. It'll be historic. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, enough of that. Maybe I'll actually have a crew. Yeah. All right, enough of that. I will spill the beans on Patreon tonight. Now, when I do this, I have to shut down everything, and then I have to set up a whole different setup for Patreon. So it's restricted just to the Patreon members, right? And it's interactive, just like this. But ask me what you want, or we can talk freely. So yeah, it's totally worth the price of admission. And I'm really, really excited. It's gonna be my first one tonight, so be gentle with me. All right. So let's see. Paul says, I saw that all these V8 vehicles on the market is going to go down drastically in the next couple of weeks. All these V8 vehicles. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking V8 should have had a V8, but yes, there's going to be some drastic stuff, and I'll be right here during the ride. I'm going to do my best not to go not so crazy like I did during the riot season, and just be more chill. Mr. B says, it looks more like a skyrocket. What was that? How far back was that? I don't know. Skyrocket. I don't know. You have to remind me. I would love to join you soon, Doc. Oh, yeah. Let's do it next week. Man. I've got Christopher. Wait. Yes, I got Christopher LaPrath on next week. Jim Goodall tomorrow. I'm not going to do Fridays for a bit until we get a really good following. But that's it. No more weekend stuff. Let you guys have your weekend. I'll have my weekends. Who's next? Jennifer Smith says, I think the video froze up. What? No. I hope not. I know the internet's been acting really quonky. Russians. Roxanne says, awesome. And are you on YouTube as well? Yes. On the 1028 Productions page. It's youtube.com/1028 Productions. And it should be streaming there live. I did not check them tonight, but you guys here, actually it is on because he's watching me through YouTube. So let's see. Next one. What happened? You live froze on my end. I mean, it's, I don't know. Is it freezing up for anybody else? That would suck if it did. Mr. B says, your Starship, I just finished night shift and I'm not all there at the moment. Because you're tired. Well, we've got about another 30 minutes, so you're good. If you can last that long. Off-World Adam says, greetings, 1028 Productions. Thank you, Off-World. Let's see. Terry's here. Hello. Better late than never. Absolutely. Glad you're here. And then I said that and it just froze. Must be the Russians. Yep. All right. Next one. Paul says, must be Facebook freezing. You all know the story about me and Zuck, right? I mean, we've never met, but I challenged him on my show and I got in some trouble. So another reason why I was down for the count for a little bit on hiatus. So, just that doesn't everything blow over. Let's see, Terry's here. You guys, I love how you guys all just get to know each other. But I'm telling you, Dave, I think this is your first night on the Dark Force. We discussed last night the idea of how the communities on YouTube and Facebook and others, it's awesome, but it's all online. So I thought, why not? Maybe in a year or so, show's taken off, got some funds. We put together like a charter group. We all get together and we go to, I want to go to like Scotland because I want to do some research on mystical stuff, supernatural, anyway, stuff with cymatics and sound. And I think would be awesome is if we're filming it all, we're broadcasting the nightly shows from there, and you guys are there with me, and you can go, yeah. So we were checking out Roslyn Chapel, and we saw this, and we learned this, and you guys would be literally a part of the show for a special week presentation or whatever from there, or Egypt, but I know traveling is really difficult right now. So that's why I'm saying maybe in a year or so, but I think it'd be awesome. Kind of like they have sci-fi cruises, but I don't want we could do something like that, but we'd have to have a couple thousand people to do that. Maybe 1,500 to really fill up a cruise ship. But anyway, let's see. Please say good day for Jim for me. I look for you on YouTube now. All right. Good day. Good day to Jim. And earlier, oh, I went English there for a second. Earlier, I found out I said good day earlier to someone. Was it Mr. B? I think it was you, right? And I was corrected. No, it's good day. G, day instead of good day. But voice to text. Anywho, let's see, Russia, Marsha. That's funny. Christine says, I used to call the monthly invasion the Russians. That was funny. Um, oh, you're all laughing. You're laughing at her. That's funny. You're laughing with her. Man. Okay, you guys are talking. That's cool. Got you on YouTube. Made my day seeing you pop up on Facebook. What a pleasant surprise. Well, D or Dave. Yeah, no, I'm glad you were here because I did want to get with you about coming on next week. So let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Just peachy things. Oh, that's you guys. And I'll try not to put you guys' conversations up there. I just get all excited. So let's do this. Hide that. All right. Now, oh, I haven't been doing the banner. Oh my God. No wonder you guys don't know what I'm talking about. See that right there? On TikTok, it's at Doc Skinner Official. And YouTube, it's 1028 Productions. And on the Patreon page, it's Doc Skinner. So, oh, and it's not tonight's show. I got to finish that. That was last night. So hold on. Let me edit that. All right, there we go. Save. I did not do that before like I should have. My bad. Anywho, lots of good stuff. Like I said, Jim Goodall will be here tomorrow night. And then next week, Monday or Tuesday, I got to double check with him. We'll have Christopher LaPrath, who's the seer of the unseen that I told you about. He's got a great book. I'll show that off and everything. I've got it here. And we'll be taking, taking Tylenol. We'll be we'll be talking about the other side and other things. I don't know. We'll see where it leads. You know how I always fly by the seat of my pants. That's why I'm the captain of the Pariah, the outcasts, and you are all my crew members. So I almost went Russian there. Oh, damn. Can't do that these days. All right. Good thing there's nobody up here with me. La 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 la. Yeah, I think they're watching like the Return of Benji or something down in the TV room, but that's okay. Radio, 14 people, and I'm cool with that. I love that. We got 7 people on Facebook and 7 people on YouTube. Now here's the thing. And I'm gonna have to do this every show, so forgive me. It's for all the new people. If you could just do me a favor, hit that like button, do the subscription, and remember to hit the notification bell at the top. Okay, so you get notified, because that's a lot of people forget that, and then they're like, I didn't get notified. So remember to do that. Now, also, if you could share, put it on all your different social media accounts, TikTok or whatever. If you want to take it and you know how to download from these platforms, and you want to snip it up and put it on things like TikTok and whatever, that's okay. I'm cool with that right now. Just be sure to please put the link so that they can, see the full episode on YouTube, or go to the Patreon page. That would be really helpful. So that's, for people that can't financially help, I get it, because especially right now. So more views than the platforms see it, with the algorithms and all that. And then, be monetizing with a commercial here and there that you can skip after 3 or 4 seconds. And that helps a little, but it's really going to be the Patreon page. And that's where it will be unleashed, unfiltered, and because you're paying, you're subscribing, so we have that freedom. We're not restricted by certain laws at like the location you're viewing from now. So that's that. I will always be transparent with you guys. I'll tell you, and I tell you how I don't like asking for money. I'd rather work and have somebody just give me a check, but I'm not working at a radio station or anything like that. So it's it's just me and the crew here. So babble. I'm totally. I was outside the other thing. Where were we? Awesome. Greetings for hi. You guys, that's what you go talking to each other. That's what that was. And then please say good day. I did that. The monthly invasion. Christina, funny. Love it. We all need a laugh, and my show's not going to be serious all the time. So get that understood now. I'm just not going to allow it. We will get intense at moments. We'll have some serious, crazy, wild topics with intense guests, but I'm going to be throwing in comedy here or there, something fun, something lighthearted to kind of break it up so we can digest it a little easier, and not lose our sanity. Let's see. Love talking to you. Oh, Sherry's here. Says, love hearing you talk and always glad to see you back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Sherry. That's sweet of you. Am good, thanks. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Dave, it's Dave, you're popular. Courtney, hi, Courtney. Courtney says, hope you're doing well. I am feeling a little, less baggage and a little freer, where I can let my creative juices flow. And I'm the captain of the ship, so I'm loving it. And I got a great ship, the Pariah, and crew that eventually one day you guys will get to meet. And yeah, I got some big things in store. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So you guys are talking to, let's see. Christina says, you disappeared, Doc, so people don't know you're back. That's right. I didn't expect a gazillion people to be on this, first month or two. I got off the track and took a break for a bit. I had to deal with a bunch of things, so I took care of those, and now I have even more free time to do this full time and up the game, basically. So yeah, if you guys could help by sharing this, especially when I've got these amazing guests on, share those, let people see, and hopefully, yeah, I've got some big surprises I'm working on. So just know that. But tomorrow night, Jim Goodall, if you don't know who he is, he worked on the SR-71 project, and he's best friends with Bob Lazar, who used to work at Area 51 or S4. So yeah, lots of big things. Let's see, how are the pops? Pops are good. Doing good, and adorable as ever. They just got beautified today. Yeah, was that today or yesterday? No, it was yesterday. In space, it's hard to tell what day or night. We missed you, Doc. Thank you, Off-World Adam. Appreciate you. Love the comics about stuff. Now, look, I'm looking for any artists out there that would like to just help. Maybe something, because I'm going to be doing the mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff through Patreon. And for certain tier members, you'll get one of these gifts every 3 months for a year. So that's a really great deal. And you're getting something physically tangible that I got this. It wasn't just, I'm just giving money away to this guy so he can be silly and make me laugh, which I hear people do. Anyway, yes. So Off-World Adam, love your little colossal something that's too small. I can't read it. I'm sorry, but Dave says, can't wait till we're on the Truth Social. U.S. Aussie Colonials Down Under can't wait till end of March. Yeah, because Aussies are getting, suppressed, censored bad. I had a what do you call it, a post on Facebook, and it was a video clip from the documentary The Fall of the Cabal, and it was maybe 3-minute clip, and I posted it a month ago. It has had 1.7 thousand shares, 14,000 views, and my friends in Australia that tried to share it, they got put in jail, Facebook jail, for 30 days. And I'm like, it's fact. And the fact that the Book of Face has never bothered me about it. It's like, wow, that was a first for me. And the fact that it's just been wildfire. Yeah, I think that is probably my most shared post on Facebook, other than when I got started when we had the shootout on the night of the first Trump election in 2016. That was like restreamed on news channels in 22 countries or something, because it was the night of the election. So it was either that or something else, and they had to watch something during the commercials. But anyway, I don't want to talk about all that. That's not the way I wanted to be known. So anyway, everybody look for that. I'm going to be looking for, my buddy Paul, he's got an idea for, like these little, not medallions, they're coins, but anyway, we got this idea. So we're working on some stuff so that you guys can have some cool things. But I think what's going to be the coolest of cools is all of us coming together and going on a vacation educational thing where we go, but we get to do cool stuff like going to Egypt, and we get to look for the helicopter hieroglyph, in Egypt, and stuff like that. Just let's make it like Indiana Jones fun, but at the same time, every day we're reporting to the world what we're doing, and it's not just going to be me; it'll be all of you that want to be on camera, of course. I mean, some of you just want to come and be a part. I get it, but I just want to give everybody that moment to shine and be in the spotlight. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Because remember, what's my motto? As long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. So just remember that. That needs to be a shirt too by itself. Let's see. I'm glad you took the name for the ship as I suggested. Yes, I did, and I appreciate the suggestion. It's perfect. It's perfect. So the Pariah crew. Yeah. I got a bunch of cool shit. Stuff. I'm gonna try to be good and save that for Patreon because I want to monetize this stuff. Let's see. Christine says, still get the t-shirts. Still get the t-shirts for the new things, or you talk about something past? I actually have a whole bunch of the last Disclosure Con. I have shirts. I still got a bunch of shirts. Maybe I should put those up for sale too, because they're just nicely folded in a box with all the other shirts. So maybe I'll do that. That'll help. I'm gonna be wheeling and dealing, trying to make $1 here and there, folks. That's just the honest truth, because I no longer have a job. So I'm jumping into the deep end on this one, and I will only survive with your love and support. Only American Apple users can join Truth Social at the moment. T-Man's making rest of us wait. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm actually waiting. I think there's like 23 million people ahead of me or something. I'm waiting to be accepted before I can even start filling out, register for it. But I'm interested to see what will happen with that. Renee says, Doc Skinner, the Skin Man at Skinwalker Ranch. Renee, you don't know how you just punched me in the heart. My father, who was in the Air Force during Vietnam and up till 79, his flight name was the Skin Man. So, or Skin Mans. It just depended, but that's funny. That's cool. Skywalker Ranch. Yeah, Skinwalker Ranch. I mean, yeah, I almost got to go there 2-3 years ago, but bad weather happened and other stuff. Then they had a contract with History Channel, or Science Channel, wherever they did that show, so we weren't able to go in, but came close. Dave, I signed up for Truth Social. I'm 500,000 LOL and waiting on list. Okay, so Terry gets it. Yeah, we're all in the in the queue waiting too. It sucks. I got hooked on the show The Expanse while you were away. Have you seen it yet? I may have seen 1 or 2 episodes, but our dear friend John D'Souza, the X-Man, the inspiration for the X-Files, FBI agent, former, he lives by The Expanse. He says this is where it is, or if it really is happening out there, or where it's going to go. He says The Expanse is the best representation of where we're headed. So now that I have some free time, I might do that one of these weekends and do just binge The Expanse, because yeah, I don't like, I just have no desire to go out anymore, because that's what I did every weekend since 1992. I was Mr. Party Man, the guy that put on the events or entertain everybody, and now I need to find someone to entertain me on the weekends. So I think that would be a great choice. So thank you for reminding me of that. I appreciate it. Off-World Adam. You guys are talking to each other. Let's see, what is this? That's amazing being so far down the list at Terry Reesing. I want to buy DWalk shares. Should have bought. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Okay. Here we go. Make up small stickers for car windscreen stock. Yes, actually, stickers is one of the items that they do for you. So yeah, that I think it's like $5 or something. I gotta look at it and see, but they do all the work, so I don't have to sit here and try to find someone to make the stuff for me and whatnot. They do it all and ship it out to you. So I think that's awesome. And we got to come up with some designs. So if anybody has any designs, now remember, when you get your designs, sign your name in the corner or something, so that's on the shirt, so people know it was you that did it. And we'll pick and choose, and we'll, because I'm limited unless I do an upgrade or something, but we'll see. So yes, Mr. B, stickers is an awesome idea. All right. Coming up to the end of the show, we got about 8 minutes left. I'm going to try to keep this online. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 15 minutes, check on the furry creatures, and have a little break for a sec, and then I'm going to come back, guarantee, tonight on Patreon, on the Patreon page, and I'm going to tell you guys what I want to do. Because it's going to change. It's going to change the way people podcast. I mean, it's going to be a new way to enjoy podcasting. There we go. Enough of that. I'm not going to say anymore. And remember, any questions you guys have, just throw them in the chat room, and I'll do my best and answer it for you. So, yeah. Good solid 8 people still here. That's awesome. 51 minutes in. Loving it. Appreciate you guys. So look forward to that tomorrow night. Jim Goodall. Google him if you don't know who he is. He's in the movie Countdown to Disclosure and in the new movie documentary that's coming out soon, like very, very, very soon. It's called Above Top Secret, and it's the second part, or part 2, of Countdown to Disclosure by the Cousins brothers from Third Phase of Moon and 1091. I don't know if 1091's doing the second one. It might be. I'm not sure. I'm not involved in the second part, or part 2. But hopefully in the future ones as well. So that's exciting, and it's pretty epic. Just the trailer, and eventually I have it where I'll figure out where I can. I guess I can't do it here where I can upload a video to you guys, but I'll figure something out. So anyway, who do we got here? Who just Paul's? Whoa, wait, I missed a bunch here. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Christina says, almost 3 a.m. here, got to crash. Okay, Christina, well, I'm wrapping it up, so perfect timing. I appreciate you staying up with me to 3 a.m., Christina. You're a sweetheart, and I know it's late, so thank you so much. Adore ya. Who else? Dave says, I want to watch The Expanse. Finally got Amazon Prime and got to watch Picard. Apollo Asteria makes the most awesome Coppelian android. I haven't seen it yet because I didn't have Paramount. I think you have to have Paramount Plus or something to watch it, and I hadn't had it until last month, and I haven't had some free time. But I do want to watch Picard, mostly so that I can see our friend Apollo Sterry, who I've got to get on the show. But the problem with that might be a pre-recorded, done a little earlier in the day, because she has her show and she's on radio now too in Hollywood, LA area. So she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. Let's see. Paul says, oops, no, I don't want to put him in timeout. He did good. Jim Goodall is great. Yes, he is. And then we have Jesse Peak Mufon Phi says, yes, 1091 got them. Yes. So 1091 is doing Above Top Secret as well. Okay, cool. They help, produce and distribute. So that's who we're talking about. Not 1028 Productions and Entertainment L.L.C, which is me. But yes. All right. So, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Christina. Good night. Oh, yes. Paul says, this is about Jim Goodall. He says he's a trooper. He fell off the stage and got right back up. He did. And there's video of it because everything was videotaped. He did. He was like putting his arm back to press against the screen to show. something, and he went right off the back of the stage because it wasn't up against the wall. And he took a serious spill, and all I hear is like screams in the audience. And I'm outside the auditorium checking on some vendors, and I run in and I see 3 or 4 guys just running towards the back of the stage, helping up Jim. And I'm like, oh shoot, he's hurt, but he was a trooper. He just got right back up and just continued like nothing happened. He's a tough old bird. I mean, he's he's a tough old bird. And we'll have him on tomorrow night. Um, let's see. Jesse says, happy you're doing shows again. Me too, Jesse. It's been a while, and I'm glad because there's a lot to talk about. So I appreciate you being here, Jesse. Thank you very much. Remember, if you see the links below, you can follow me on TikTok, where anything goes. I do weird shit, funny stuff and skits and whatnot. And it's Doc Skinner Official, or at Doc Skinner Official. On YouTube, it's youtube.com/1028 Productions. And on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Doc Skinner. So yeah, check that out. Moving on. Paula's in series or season 1, episode 9 and 10. Watch for the beautiful redhead android. Oh yeah. There you go, folks. If you want to see Apollo on Star Trek Picard, that's where it's at. We'll have her on. Like I said, it might have to be pre-recorded because she does shows, I think, around the same time I do, unfortunately. I tried to find a time slot, but unless it was like early, oh God, it's early morning, which just wasn't going to work. That's really only time slots. But we're all over the world, so we make it work. I'm going to check it out after this, Dave. Thanks. Oh yeah, check it out. Yeah, maybe I'll do that this weekend too. All right. So it is 2 minutes till. I just want to say thank you so much for watching tonight. If you want to hear a little more, I'll go about 30 minutes, maybe, depending on how many people are show up. Go to patreon.com/Doc Skinner and subscribe one of the tiers, and we'll get down and gritty. How about that? So I'm gonna log off now, and I'll see the rest of you over there. Remember, 15-20 minutes, and then I'll be on, and I'll sit and I'll wait until you guys get on. We'll just start talking to nobody, and we'll go from there. All right. I love you all, and remember, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. I'm Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah, and you're watching the Doc Force. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all over on the other side. Let's see it. That's the double N button. Yes, I want to do it. That's